Hallo alle zusammen. Wir sind hier beim Clodcast. Wir nehmen heute die Playoffs auf. Ich bin hier mit Roy.
Stop.
And for everybody who does not recognize that language, that was German. Because I ran out of ideas for intros.
By the way, I've learned a new Polish word yesterday. It's korva, and I will let you work out what that means
Anyways, we're here for
because we're in the first 30
quarterfinals.
seconds.
Yeah. We're here for quarterfinals, which, hey, we see a Violet game on screen. Violet Division is finally back with their tournament style, which they only have one quarterfinal and then two regular semifinals and regular final, but only one quarterfinal. But we're gonna watch it.
It was a fun game from memory.
Yeah. I've watched most of these games, I think, except for the game where Rapid played Zane, which apparently is a good one as well. So
That was really good. The only one I haven't watched is your game, and that, from what I've heard, is a treat.
it is a treat. Anyway, let's get into the Violet game first for once. We have Copy Ninja versus Dolphin Wizard. Fighting for the place to fight Aaron in semifinals.
Aaron's greatest weakness, a mega low punny.
Aaron's second greatest weakness, Aloma Mola.
Oh, I meant as he wants to fuck a mega low punny, to be fair.
Jesus. This is what happens
That
when
might be
you.
Specs.
It's probably specs considering how much damage it did to the Arcanine. This is also not Flash Fire. This is Intimidate.
That's a mistake in prep, I think. You should bring Flash Fire here. I don't
Flash Fire
really
should
see what
come
Intimidate's
just
even
in
doing.
case.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing the benefit of Intimidate. I guess for Double Iron Bash on Melmetal, but yeah, actually, to be honest, the offense of this team is quite overwhelming. Volt
By
Switch
the way,
Carmind is
this is not Dolphin. Is this? Yeah, this is Dolphin Wizard's scene where he
no
did.
voices.
Yeah, they did not bring. There's a root Terra or their Palafin.
Yeah, that. I mean, I vaguely get it because they've got Alamola and they've got Willabeam, but even then, I'm I'm still bringing Jet Punch just for Chi.
And Terra Zarud looks amazing in this matchup. I'm a little confused on why it was not brought. So
Yeah, this.
oh,
I don't really see what Bronze Zone does here.
yikes! There goes
Bloody
Gliscor.
dead.
And Gliscor, aka the Rillaboom answer. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rillaboom was answered.
Yeah, there you go. You just burn it enough and then you got an answer.
There could be a heal bell in the back though with the Clefairy.
Hmm.
Yeah, this looks very rough for Dolphin Wizard right now.
Yeah. That did some damage.
Very late rocks. Okay, Raikou coming out again. Raikou looking like the win condition right now.
I think Raiku's the only way they win this because I don't see how they would win it anything else.
Is that AV Mola? By the Volt Switch damage, I'm guessing that's AV because no way Raikou's doing that little to Mola.
Yeah. I think it is.
Okay, and here comes the Rillaboomer again.
In Gambit, missing kills. Not kissing.
Oh, CM, okay. I guess, yeah, your best chance to set up is right now in front of this Rillaboom.
Yeah, I think it's the only time you're going to get a setup off. You will need Aura Sphere to have a chance of one hit KO in this. I think even then, ain't happening. That's damn
Oh,
close.
wow.
That's not AV.
Oh, wow. But this might be in Grassy Glide range now. Wait, why are you volt? Wait, why? Wait, why are you volt switching?
That was a choice. I don't understand the choice.
Okay.
Are you not return plus facade? I mean, yeah, it's a switch out here. You don't need to worry. I mean, this is I don't hate the facade tech just for skull burns. I actually think that's a good idea, but you probably also want return.
Yeah. To be fair, the Terrapagos now comes in full HP.
True. If this is what polished meteor beam, they have a chance.
It's Rapid Spin.
Oh, it could be meteor beam. Oh no, it's not though. I'd say had energy boots.
Oh, is that a roll?
That
Oh, that
might be a
Para's
roll.
nasty. Oh, the Para just might have
First turn
lost him
power
the
as well.
game. Yeah, the Para for sure lost him the game right now.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah, because I don't think Rillaboom breaks this.
It doesn't. Rillaboom is burned.
The Fable's not doing anything to it, unless it like encores it into something stupid.
Yeah, that's a big. Yeah, that Para lost the game. Jesus.
Yeah. Fair play for Dolphin for basically nearly getting them back into the game after what happened at the start.
Yeah. If not for the Para, that was a definite chance that Terrapagos just wins on the spot, honestly.
Great. That's why Terrapagos is so good. Like it can save a matchup. It's kind of like another mon in that regard.
Yeah, the Mon that we're gonna see a little later. But Copy Ninja now advances to face Aaron in the semifinals. Which brings us now to Scarlet and the quarterfinals all over Scarlet. We have Rapid Flames versus Zane first. This is the one matchup I did not watch, so I'm gonna be live
Starting with
reacting to all of this.
starting with the second best match of the week.
I'm like, Pursuit might have killed the Hoopa there, honestly.
Honestly, it definitely would have.
Okay, back into Volcania.
Never
Back into
Glug.
Hoopa. Into a sub. Sub doesn't protect from Hyperspace Fury though, or Psychic Noise.
Yeah. I don't hate the idea of sub. But yeah, there it doesn't really work. I guess it was for other things as well. I don't think it was just for that.
Yeah, but I feel like clicking sub on the Hoopa is like on the guaranteed Hoopa coming is a little interesting, but I guess they had a reason for it.
Mm. That
Oh,
is doing damage.
there's the Trick Room. There comes the bear.
They did like 12 damage to the bear.
Yep, not letting the bear get up the sub grade.
Honestly, smart move on their part, like just to basically make sure.
And now even getting out. Okay, nice.
He does not really have great switch-ins to Shaman's Sky shenanigans.
He does not, indeed. Best one would have
Honestly, if
probably
it
been
was me,
Hatterene if it was Covert Cloak, but as we saw, it's
see,
probably not.
no. Honestly, if it was me, by the way, I would have clicked try attack with Serene Grace Porygon 2 because I know I'm going to get hacked and just basically win the game from that hack. That's the difference between me and Rapid. Rapid doesn't consider the hacks win con.
Yeah, true. Ooh, Destiny Bond.
That was quite cool. That Desi Bomb was good tech.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Rapid.
That was an okay. I mean, that was a honestly that worked out perfectly.
Yeah. But
I'm
Rapid
not
is...
sure if he did that on purpose.
Yeah, I don't know either, but Rapid is now in a situation where Mega Mobile is the last... remaining big damage dealer. And
Um,
I don't know if he can win this.
Actually, he has one more. But I remember a set, that's why. Okay. That's I'm guessing
Interesting.
like parting shot.
What
To
does
be fair,
what does magic
I think
code do
snatch.
again?
So if you like put hazards on your side, the other side of the field, or taunt, it refers it back. If I remember correctly.
So it's basically a magic bounce, but as a thing. Okay.
Yeah, like snatch deals like it, for example. So like you can snatch if he was running snatch. By the way, that's what I meant by big damage. This is
Ooh, life
life
orb.
orb Slowbro. But mini ban is just too strong.
That
Nice
was
predict.
that seems like a mistake clicking Hydro there. That
I
I
I'm
feel
guessing it was yeah, it was a good read by Sane. I think he loses nothing by doing that. Because Volcanian's basically sack fodder at this point.
yeah. Now since Slowbro is toxic, and it might be difficult to do anything really. Yeah, here comes the Grimsnarl on the psychic. Yeah, the Slowbro gets wall hard. Jesus. Here comes the reflect now to get rid of mobile damage.
Yep.
Zane is playing this amazingly.
Sane is a very good player, like
Yeah, the sucker. Yeah, it didn't even sucker because probably won't kill Primeape here if reflect up.
I think Rapid was also turned because Paul Sane was having a lot of internet problems throughout the battle.
Yeah,
But yeah, Mini Ben did it.
yeah. Mini Ben did it. Zane. I feel like it was a lot of mistakes from Rapid side, like and like good predictions from Zane's side. So. Hmm.
Mm. A good time, a good quarterfinal battle, and Sane now advances. He's overcame the trick room modes.
Yeah, Trick Room is now out of playoffs, so everybody can play with their regular speed tiers. Which brings us to quarterfinal number 2. It's Jfuka versus Gucci Mane, aka Embed.
Oh, actually, no, I didn't watch this battle. I know who wins, but I didn't watch this battle.
I did watch it, and I was surprised there was no Mudsdale on Embed's side, but I guess he didn't want the Mudsdale.
Mm. I think also, as someone who helped Jay Fucker with prep, I remember Cerulege being a bit of a problem.
Yeah, as you can see right now, Cerulege is just bombing out these Polter guys with Terra Ghosts.
And the annoying thing is because of the oh gosh, now he knows it's Scarf as well, which kind of kills some of the joy of the set. Please have clicked overheat here. Damn.
Yeah.
I think you always click overheat there because the Serra Aura switch is so telegraphed.
It's either the Zero Aura switch, or since we didn't see the ability of this Cerulege yet, it could be Flash Fire, so both are kind of
Oh,
risky
true.
clicks.
I still prefer overheat because okay, I could go on face. Okay, I still prefer overheat just because I think you lose less with that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this Rotom already toxic.
That just doesn't help. This
Okay.
was risky.
Yeah, but as we see, it's not as risky because it's a special.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember now. Problem
Class
is,
weapons.
Serra, even for a fake mon, it kind of goes in now.
I mean, it's the
Because
like the only reason it goes in is because Tusk is already alone. Jeffuka cannot risk that coming in.
yeah,
And as we see now, this is
well,
not Flash Fire. It is weak armor, but
yeah.
going down.
Most of the time when it's offensive, it's always going to be weak armor.
Yeah.
That did 12 whole damage.
There is a choice scarf new. Interesting.
Yeah, I think we wanted to outspeed stuff from memory.
2 Scarfers. That spike is being a pain in the ass for
If I
Jupiter
remember
right now.
correctly, I don't think they had ice. We had ice spinner. Yeah, and they've got no removal.
Yeah, this turn I
But
specifically remember Fakemon getting burned.
that is basically a way back into the match for Jay Fooker, but it's really tricky. Like honestly, I feel like if we had it, I think if he had ice spin, I think he would have clicked it at some point by now because
Yeah, the chestnut switching is like obvious.
yeah, that's good damage.
And there goes the chestnut finally. But there's still a full HP Terapagos and an Azelf in the back, so it's not gonna be easy.
No, not at all.
Now sacrificing
Shadow
the
Ball.
Great Tusk because our aura's burned and it's not gonna be able to do a lot of damage anyways now.
No.
Oh, that's a nasty para. That
Oh,
lost
that's
difficulty.
big. That's game deciding.
Yep.
Because otherwise, this swept.
Well, it definitely killed Azelf and Zeraora. Terapagos is still at full HP, so
Oh, but the thing is, you break Terror Shell and then Lucario cleans up.
it ignores Terra Shell straight up because of Mold Breaker. But
Oh, yeah, true.
it depends on the Terapagos set if it can survive one or not. But yeah.
Yeah, but I think a combo +1 crunch into Aura Spear kills it.
Yeah. And Toxapex not being
Yeah.
Spadef, not surviving it. Damn. That really sealed the deal. Yikes. That para is
Yeah.
nasty. Two games we saw already being decided by some nasty luck in the end game.
And it's getting PTSD flashbacks.
Don't remind me. P2 quarterfinal match was just awful.
I was watching it and I was like thinking like, well, Ben's missed Focus Blast. That's just pretty standard. And then it was like, oh shit, this is bad.
It was just I was put in a snowball and I was rolled down a fucking mountain. That's basically what happened. But yeah,
Honestly, it sounds like what happened. It sounds like what happened to me at poker last weekend. Things just kept going not my way at all.
yikes. Well, Embiid moves on, which I think I would call as an upset because I feel like more people would have seen Jay Fuka move on here.
Both are very good players, to be fair.
Yeah. Which leads us to Agent Keem and Kitaminu, aka Ray, being Agent Keem. Let's see if the Terra Greninja can keep winning or not. Terra Flying this time. Not Terra Electric.
Oh fuck! Oh, let fly. Oh, I get it. I think
That's a
that
ballsy turn one, which pays off immensely. Jesus.
fair fucking play. That is a very good. That is a very good play.
Now bringing in the Heatran on the obvious ruse. Damn. Okay, switching into doubling out into Indeedee. I don't know if Indeedee makes the most sense here, but I guess so.
I mean, that did 40% with a crit.
Ooh, tricking. Tricking the terrain extender though?
That's an interesting item to trick.
I mean, the trick is good in the sense that Tinglu loses its lefties, but
Honestly, I prefer tricking something kind of like Lagging Tail or something like that.
yeah. And I feel like you kind of wanted to keep Indeedee alive because Psychic Terrain is pretty good against the Mega Sizzler.
And also Greninja's Water Shuriken as well. And
Yeah.
also Vacuum Wave on Iron Valiant. If anything, that they've got more priority than you. Because if you ever want to bring the priority back, you've got Rillaboom.
Yeah. Okay, Iron Valiant did a lot of damage, finally going down. Okay, Tentacruel. Terra Electric Heatran coming out.
That did 12 whole damage. That might be physical.
Might be. Oh, okay. Galley back in. Okay.
The reason I lean physical is just because how much damage it did to a tentacle with like tentacle normally lives off. This is Battlebond game over.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, flying makes perfect sense because of the Rillaboom.
Yep.
I
But
will say that. Yeah,
this
they
they
didn't bring
had no
terrain.
terrain.
That
Okay,
feels like a fuck up.
definitely does. Oh, Heatran lives. Oh damn. Okay, so it's now it's now Vikavolt versus Scizor, and I feel like we know who's gonna win this. Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, okay, it's Sword Sand. No way.
needs a para.
Yeah, it needs a para to happen. Or if they roosted here, maybe, I guess. Yeah. Yep. Rip.
Very close battle.
Very close indeed. I feel like the big mistake was not keeping Indeedee alive because, as we mentioned, the Bullet Punch and the Water Shuriken threat. And since you
Hmm.
didn't even bring, I don't know if it was a mistake of being not non-grassy terrain Rillaboom or not, but in that sense, sack to rather like go into Rillaboom instead of Indeedee. Like maybe you wanted to keep the overgrow tech hidden, but it feels like Indeedee was a lot more important in this matchup.
Agreed. Also, to be fair, overgrow in like that overgrow and like torrent are like good sometimes, but I feel like you're never doing better than grassy terrain, especially grassy glide. Into a Greninja matchup as well. I get it is also Mega Sizzle, but if you don't think grassy glide's that good in this matchup because of Mega Sizzle, I'd argue not bringing the Rillaboom.
I mean, yeah, if you look at what else is on Kitaminu's team, there is the Sneasler, which did not come. There was Swampert,
Which
Clawitzer, Regieleki. Regieleki would have been probably pretty good here, honestly, once the Tinglu went down.
yeah. I get why you might think Rillaboom isn't great here with Grassy Glide, but honestly, don't bring Rillaboom to the Sizzle matchup. Maybe like I don't know. I kind of get oh fuck! I actually started playing the video. Apologies, but like honestly, I do generally think if you were worried about Grassy Glide not working into Mega Scizor, bring Sneasler or something else instead. Personally, for me,
Yeah, like if you don't find a good reason to bring the Rillaboom except for like a niche overgrow set, I feel like it's better to bring something else like the Swamp, like the Dimension Swampert, the Regieleki, the Sneasler.
yeah.
Like even if you're not running like Unburdened Sweeper Sneasler, a Scarf Sneasler would have been fine here.
Oh yeah, I think South sees it. But even like honestly, even like banned Sneasler works there.
Yeah, like a Band Sneasler works right, a Scarf one works, just because of how easily you took out the Moltres, which was like the biggest threat in Sneasler's way, except for Scizor.
And
So
Sneasler, I think, gets Fire Punch.
I can double check that real quick. But if I remember correctly, it does not.
Oh, okay, I might be misremembering that one.
No, it does get Fire Punch. So yeah, even like
Yeah.
then even the Sword Stance variant could have worked. Like the Sword Stance on Burden Sweeper. So this feels like a mistake more in prep than in play because the play was pretty good from both sides.
Yeah, I don't think like actually played badly. And even the end game, it's very tricky to know what the right call in that end game is, especially with the Africa Vault. I think honestly, their best hope was probably a Para. Para probably helps them win it more than Boosting does.
Yeah, but what are they gonna do? Like the 10% chance of Thunderbolt Para is like, eh. If they were discharged, it's a different story because then it's a 30%. But yeah.
Oh, don't get me wrong, it's a very very weak win con to go for, but hey, Hax is a win con.
Yeah. And now off to the final match, which is me versus Frogadier Duck, first versus 8th seed. We're switching to my POV because I'm here.
We are Big Ben.
Yeah, this matchup generally was pretty scary in some sense. This turn one was also threw me off hard.
By the way, for context, the only people who have beaten Frog Duck in this season are in this call. Because Ben beat them in regular season.
Yeah, I already beat them in regular season. And like this
Which
turn
makes
one,
this even harder.
yeah, this turn one threw me off hard because like Sylveon guaranteed lives one Gyro Ball if it's like a regular Ferrothorn and not attack invested. So I was like, okay, a Mystical Fire kills physically defensive Ferrothorn, but special defensive lives at least one. I just want like, okay, let's try this, and it's Akka, and it did a lot of damage here. So I was like, okay, from the damage I could calc with Akka, this is Spadef, so it lives the next one Mystical Fire coming up as well. So if I want to keep Sylveon alive, I have to like pray they're switching and just wish up, which works perfectly on my end. And now my one bundle answer is safe again now. Now we come to this Ogerpon, which this Ogerpon
It's a
has.
problem.
I don't have an answer to this. Like Cloud's Eye with Water Absorb is the best thing I can do, but as we're gonna see in one second here, this happens when I'm Water Absorb.
Yep, because it can do this for free.
Yep, and then it just stomping tantrums me, which I just Poison Jab here to potentially get it into King Gambit range, but he makes the right play. Goes for Horn Leech next, so it's out of King Gambit rate right now. So I have to go Thunderous, bait the Scarf, obviously.
Do you have Grass Knot?
I did have Grass, and I will Scarf, so...
Does Grass Knot kill at +1 for Death Ogerpon?
Nope. That's why I had
Okay,
to
yeah,
click
fair.
T-Bolt.
Valid.
Here's like my soft check to Swampert. It's not a hard check because I don't have a hard check to Swampert. Like, generally, this team is offensively very threatening, and here I had to make a call, and I was like, okay, Thundy has to go. Because I still need the other Mons. Here I made a call as well, like, baiting them into, okay, you might be in sucker range if I'm Black Glasses. They didn't fall for it. This Zorak as well, it was Sword Stance, so it was like to bait it being King Gambit.
Yeah.
Now the
They
actual
were just like,
King Gambit comes out, yeah.
they were like, no thoughts. We just need to do that. We just click button.
Mm. The actual King
Which I
Gambit picks
get,
up
to
the
be
kill,
fair.
yeah. They could have swapped out here, but I guess they were fine sacking Ogerpon at this point.
And I honestly think that was a mistake.
Yeah, like if the more we look at it, it was a mistake. Here, like
Giga Drain is cool tech.
yeah, if I didn't have the prior chip or had to hard switch into Fortress, like this beat Swampert in the long game, but since too much chip was on it, I didn't have a chance. And here they also just let the Swampert go down to King Gambit. Here I sucker because I know I live a Hydro because they reveal Booster and not Choice Specs. And Sylveon takes one more, so I can Wish up. And I protect here just to make sure. They Leech Seed, thinking I was gonna swap.
Yeah.
I Wish again. Because from what I've seen, they didn't press Body Press into the switch in, so I'm like, okay, let's just heal King Gambit up to make this endgame possible.
But Ben, can you pause a second? No, this is how you play King Gambit and Silver in this situation. Ben is. I would take note because Ben actually played this perfectly, from what I can see so far.
Yeah, like
this is fantastic because he spotted what he needed to do to get the win con and get King Gambit healthy, and he's still got his Sylveon alive as well.
yeah, like I had to go for like the hard place here with King Gambit. Like if like I was just banking, there was no body press, and as we see, no body press came out. So King Gambit basically has everything in range since this is Terra Electric, except for Zapdos and Ferrothorn. Ferro clicks Knock here to remove the potential item, which now this perfectly gets Ferro into low kick range, which I have on King Gambit. Now we have a Fallen 5 King Gambit on the field. I low kick this to get the kill. I obviously take Iron Barb's damage, but we know it's not Rocky Helmet. And now we get into this predicament. Since I'm Terra Electric, I resist both stabs. If they have something else that is not a stab move, I'm fucked. But they reveal their sub. So I know their sub, Roost, electric move, flying move. With the Terra Blast, I break the sub. And it is a little bit of a longer situation right now. And I'm like, okay, at some point I'm gonna run out. Like, this Zapdos can perfectly stall Terra Blasts if it wants to. And I still need Terra Blasts for Pelipper, because it might not attack me, so Sucker might not do it, and Low Kick won't kill. So I, at some point, make the choice. They sub here, yeah? And I make the choice to go for another Sword Stance. This Sword Stance now allows Low Kick to break sub.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so I don't waste all of the Terra Blasts.
Were they static or they pressure?
They are pressure.
Oh yeah, okay, that's a good point on their part.
Yeah. Like, they could
Especially if
have...
they call Terra Electric.
Yeah, and here they make a mistake. They roost on... no, not that turn. A few turns later. Like, here they roost, and I click Low Kick, which at this point gets the kill range. Because
Nicely
without the
done.
flying type, it doesn't resist. And Zapdos is heavier than it looks.
Yeah, it's a flat bird.
Yeah. Here
Like, have you ever seen any of you?
Here they get a Sucker Punch away from me. This knocks me, gets away my Shuka Berry, which was originally for the Swampert situation. If I ever get into
I
endgame with Swampert.
get the idea behind the swap out, but I think the game was over at this point. Unless they have Encore on Iron Bundle, it's over. But they would have clicked it by now.
Yeah, this is not where the 50-50 is. If they click Hydro Pump or Ice Move while I click Terra Blast or Low Kick, they win. If they click Damaging Move and I click Sucker, I win. If I click Sucker and they click Encore, then I'm fucked. So Sucker goes into nothing, but they are not Encore, they're a Rover Veil.
I feel like that they would have clicked. Wait, do you have any? Oh yeah, no, you do. You have a chili one. Yeah. I will say this: I thought I would be pretty certain they didn't have Encore, only because
They would
I
have
feel
clicked
like
it
if they had
earlier.
Encore, agreed. But they don't have Encore, so now it's a 50-50 of how would you not waste your sucker punches and when do they basically go for the attack?
Yeah. But then again, we're still in a 50-50 because I don't know if this has sub.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't. And now it's just
I
up to the mind games.
I would also say if they had sub, they'd have clicked at that turn.
Yeah.
So they never have sub. It's always going to be 3 attacks in Aurora fell there in that spot. And then it just comes down to that 50-50. But
Yeah.
I don't think they ever have sub or Encore the way they played it.
Yep. And this was a King Gambit, like a masterclass of how to use King Gambit in endgame. Like this game was running hard for Frog Duck, and I had to play like every single turn in the endgame perfectly, or otherwise I would have straight up lost. Like, one mistake and I lose there.
Ben basically proving he doesn't always show.
Yeah. Which
No, he
now...
played really well, dude.
Yeah, thank you. Like, I had to lock in hard for that matchup. Like, the rain mode is very scary, and Frogduck has been playing it amazingly. Like, even having the Sword Sense on the Ogre Pond for the Water Absorb Clodsire, and not like falling for the Zoroark this time, which in our first matchup they did fall for Zoroark. Like, they played it very well, and I just had to make King Gambit work, and it did work, thank God. Which now brings us to the playoffs. Playoff picture. Oh, fuck, I think I broke something. Oh, wait, no.
That's fine.
So, we have I went 1 versus Frogduck, and MB 1 versus Jfuka, which is both lower seeds making it, so it's 8 versus 5. So it's me versus the Fake Mon. And if I lose this match, I will probably never recover from the situation of calling Zeraora a Fake Mon. Especially if it comes.
This might be worse. This might be worse than getting hacked in our final.
Let's not take it that far. which then brings us to the other semifinal now, which is Zane versus Ray. The people who have fought for Kill Leader all season long, with 1 Iron Boulder and 2 Greninja.
The worst part is I think you might actually lose to one of them in the final.
I mean, for that, I have to beat Embid, which I'm
Oh,
going to
Embid's
try my
good,
best,
yeah.
of course. But this matchup
Embid's
is...
a former champion as well.
Yeah, this matchup is the matchup to watch, for sure. Like, Ray versus Zane is going to be a banger.
It's still on the jock. It's John Liv versus Drew.
Why are they John Live on BTL?
Oh no, I decided to call him John Liv because the joke. Oh, by the way, fun joke for anyone watching this who knows the PBL. Me, Ben, and Chakota are in and Terabyte are in Quagside division. There's 2 other divisions: Wooper and Clodsire. Quagside finished basically every draft, every pick, while Wooper and Clodsire were on like round 3 and round 5.
Yeah, we smoked them pretty much. Yeah, but for the Violet tournament, we have, for the semifinals, we have Smoliv, aka Roy's father, aka John Liv, aka Starliv, versus Drew. And we have Aaron, aka some Chinese letters in BTL, versus Copy Ninja, aka Yeah Palestine. So those matchups we're gonna watch. Obviously, we're gonna watch all of the Scarlet games as well. It's gonna be very interesting. Hopefully, I make it to finals and don't have another situation where I lose a final. I'm really hoping to win this season, but I still have to beat Embiid before, and the matchup is not completely easy, so we're gonna see. Now then, Roy, how do you feel about
Hello.
these semifinal matchups?
Both all 4 players in the semi-finals are really good. If I had to guess, you. I think if I had a bet, I say you'll beat Embed, and I think Sane Goose will have some tech for Greninja, but it'll probably be you versus Sane in final.
Me versus Zane final.
And,
That definitely sounds interesting.
and then in the other division, I've got to go for my child. Um,
I'm calling an Aaron versus Smoliv final and Aaron winning.
yeah. Honestly, I don't want to say my child is going to get beaten, but Aaron probably beats my child. No offense to them.
I mean,
Aaron is a very good player, and Smoliv is a good player, but I don't think they're on the level of Aaron. Prove me wrong.
yeah, Smoliv has something to prove there. And yeah,
Actually, Smoliv has the hacks difference.
true. Which they got from their father, so. But
Speaking of
yeah,
which, by the way, PBL genuine question: is Quick Claw banned or is Quick Claw allowed?
Quick Claw is allowed. We don't have it on the ban
Fuck
list.
yes!
We have never had
Um,
like a lot of Quick Claw abuse, so it's gonna be interesting to see if your Glowbro is gonna get it banned.
Probably. My luck. I'm just gonna piss everyone off this season by constantly getting Quick Claw, Quick Draw pop offs and be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen
Okay,
against me,
funny.
obviously, but we don't know. Well, we could know the schedule yet, but we're not looking.
Watch this be the one season where we play each other and then I hacked everyone else and then we meet in the finals and you beat me in the final.
That would be perfect.
Honestly, I would kind of take that to be honest, because that means I got to another final.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for my second BTL final and trying to win it, but Embiid and either Ray or Zane is in the way. I would rather face Zane if I won against Embiid, just because I have not faced Zane yet. I have faced Ray before this regular season.
Mm.
But it's gonna be definitely interesting to see these matchups. Me and Embiid are probably not gonna play till the weekend though. But yeah, that was the the quarterfinals recap. Semifinals coming next week, along with the Violet Tournament semifinals. Any last words, Roy, before we cut this thing off?
No, I haven't got much to say other than keep tuned because there's gonna be a lot of videos on the channel. And yeah, I'm in fucking pain.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be in pain too after having to make 3 PR videos. Woo! Anyway, good luck to everybody still in playoffs. For everybody else that lost, do not fret. There's always next season. That's what I keep telling myself when I lose in playoffs. But yeah.
Imagine making playoffs.
Yeah, couldn't be Roy or Nate.
Or Terra.
Sliding into Terra joke. He's not even in BTL. What the fuck? Anyways,
I've got to BM him so then he actually does better this season. I'm rooting for him.
I'm rooting for him too.
His team looks fun. His team looks fun.
Yeah, maybe the Palafin works for him. But anyways, we were the Clodcast. This was the quarterfinals of BTL, and we wish you all a good time. Bye bye.